y'all? It's James here at Big Daddy Unlimited, and I'm here with my man Black Rambo.
What's up, man? How you doing, man? They finally got me out here. I'm ready to turn up. Let's do it. Head first, Black Rambo. Let's go. I'm out here. What's good?
Absolutely, man. Me and you have been talking about this and we're really excited for this. We've been at the range for the last 3 days shooting
Full
some
energy.
really cool content.
Turned up.
Whew.
We've been turned up. Everybody was smiling, man. Everybody jumping.
Yeah.
We had a blast, man.
Absolutely. I can't wait to
times.
see the videos too, and I think you guys will be excited to see those videos as well.
Definitely.
But, you know, we wanted to definitely make sure we fit in a time where me and you could just sit down and talk, and that way, you know, we can spread kind of, you know, who you are and what you do to more
talk
people.
that talk. I
Absolutely,
feel you about that. Let's do whatever you want to do, man. I'm with it, man. Let's talk.
Let's do it. So, who is Black Rambo? Where'd you start? Where are you from?
Man, I'm from Homer, Louisiana, deep down in the bayou, man. I'm a bayou boy. I'm a swamp boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Fishing.
Well, you're in Florida, man. It's a swamp too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all got a little swamp down here too. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm from Homer, Louisiana, man, and I've been into guns my whole life. I've been shooting guns with my dad since I was younger, like younger than a teenager. Let me see, probably about 8, 9, 10.
Man, so
around
you
there.
started pretty early. You started
Yeah, I've been
pretty
shooting
early.
guns for a long time, man.
So what got you into collecting? Like, when was the first time you were like, not only do I like guns, because there's a lot of times there's a difference between people who just like casually have a gun and like a gun, and then you see people who are like, I love guns, like I
Man.
really like it.
On the real, to be honest with you, it's crazy because I went to the Marines. I went to war, blah, 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 blah. I'll tell you about that later. I know you're going to ask me about that. So I'm going to tell you about that later. But I went to war, and when I got back, I was home, and I was like, damn, I could buy a gun. So I bought a gun. Ooh, this one cool. I bought another gun. Ooh, this one cool. And I was like, damn, I'm spending all my money on guns. But that's when I started, like, I just wanted to collect guns after the Marines. So maybe I would say the Marines, probably war and stuff.
Kind of piqued your interest?
No, kind of, I had post-traumatic stress and probably like, okay, I need a gun. I need a gun, 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 because I just came fresh out of war. You know what I'm saying? Then I went home. So I wasn't trying to hurt nobody, but I just felt I wasn't safe. You know what I'm saying?
So it was like self-preservation, like protection.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
Wow,
I need a
that's
gun,
cool.
something might happen. And then at the time, when I got out, I don't know, it was somewhere around that Obama had a law to where they were banning all the guns, so all gun stores were empty. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
So that's when I just started, give me everything. 1, 2, 3, do. Like, I was broke, man, I was broke. And I used to use my income tax. Like, I say every year I try to get 3 or 4 guns.
Wow.
So I would like save up.
And this is
Boom.
before you even
This is
started.
before I was even Black Rambo, before I was a rapper, before anything. I would get 3 or 4 guns a year. And so that's how, it's not hard to start a collection, man. You get 3 or 4, next year you got 6, next year you got 12, next thing you got 20. You know, like, oh man, I got 20 guns on the gun.
Yeah, and I've seen some of your collections through some videos,
Oh,
and you
yeah,
showed
yeah.
me, man. You
I
got
some
quite a
old
collection
stuff I could
now.
pull back out, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Wipe some dust off it.
Absolutely. So where did you transition from, okay, I love guns, I love collecting them, to like, man, people love seeing me with my guns, having a good time. When did that kind of like hit you? Like, oh man, I'm gonna go in this direction, and Black Rambo kind of was born.
Well, to be honest with you, I ain't care about none of that stuff, man. I wasn't worried about this. I ain't look for this. I ain't ask for this. I ain't try to get this. It just fell in my lap because I already had guns, you know what I mean? And so I was a rapper, and I wanted to be a rapper. And man, I did shows with Lil Wayne. I did shows with, man, you just Ace Hood. You just name all kind of people. I did all kind of big shows, Kevin Gates, but I wasn't making no money, man. I was getting tired of doing it. I was spending my money, investing, paying for studio time, paying for beats, paying to skip this, paying to do this. Man, I was going broke. I was like, man, forget this, man. I ain't doing this no more. This ain't worth it. I'm in my 30s, man. I'm like, man, these young dudes coming up, I'm like, they can have it. I'm going to just do air conditioning. So one day, I'm just cleaning my guns. I always had guns because I was collecting. I already knew, see, I couldn't save money, but I knew guns was money. So I was like, okay, well, if I just buy this $2,000 gun, I save $2,000. You see what I'm saying? So I had big guns on the ground, man, P90. I had a 5.7 Smith & Wesson 500 Gold Desert Eagle, and I was just cleaning all my guns, just cleaning those guns. And so my cousin, he hit me up on a Facebook, Robbie Parker, and he was like, he challenged me to a battle, a so-going challenge, and he was like, hey, man, do a rap better than mine or whatever. He did the rap. And so I'm sitting down, I got the guns laid out. I'm looking at my phone while I'm cleaning it. I said, I should rap about these doggone guns. And then I said, nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. The police gonna know what I got. I said, man, everybody gonna know what I got. Man, forget that, man. Let me just write a rap. And I thought about it. I was like, bro, the police already know what guns you got because you got to do a background check for every single one of them. You legal, and I doubt anybody won't play with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what you're doing.
You're
so
ready for it.
I was like, all right, let me just do a little rap about the gun. Whoop-de, 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 yeah, playing around. Man, I didn't care. I wasn't trying. You know, just having fun. Boom, posted on Facebook. Closed my eyes, posted on Instagram. Both of them. Closed my eyes, went to sleep. Woke up in the morning, right? I couldn't use my phone. I was like, what the hell? I couldn't load it. It was like damn near about to crash, bro. Like, it was going crazy. I couldn't update my Instagram.
It just kept going.
I couldn't swipe up. It couldn't load or nothing. I couldn't even check nothing.
Wow.
It was just like 30, 40,000, 50,000. I'm like, what the world? It was just one video. So I was like, oh, y'all like this. I could do this again. You know what I'm saying? That was I wasn't even trying. Now I could do another one. So then I went and get all my guns and just pull them out. Just pulled them all out. And I was like, yeah, now I'm about to do another one. So I did another one. Sometimes I walk around feeling like a black Rambo. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where the name was born.
And that's
where the name was born. That's awesome,
and
man.
that video went viral. And then my cousin was like, that's the name. I said, what? He said, Black Rambo. I said, yeah, oh yeah, power to the people, Black Rambo. Yeah, I'm gonna make that pop as a household name because I thought it would sound a certain way and I didn't want to be a certain way because I got mixed kids. I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with every color, every race, everything, but I am black. So I was like, you know what? Oh yeah, Black Rambo, let's do this, man.
That's
so I started
awesome.
hashtagging it, and then people started catching on. Oh, Black Rambo. Next thing you know, I just changed my name on out, and boom.
That's
Black
awesome.
Rambo.
What I love about that story too is like how organic it is. Like you were
Yeah.
doing something, and then your hobby that wasn't the thing that you
The
liked.
whole time I had guns.
Yeah, exactly. And then all
Whole
of a
life.
sudden it fused
Bro.
into one, and you realize, bang.
Bro, I used to watch them boys. Them same boys that I'm equal with now. I used to watch these dudes. I didn't know how the game was. I didn't know nothing.
Yeah.
I just was like, God, look at the guns they got. God, look at this, and bam.
Yeah.
I just blinked my eye. Bloop, bloop. Whole
That's
life
awesome.
changed. It
That's
changed.
awesome.
I can't even do it. It changed so fast. That's how fast your life can change, bro. I can't even flick my fingers that fast. I'm telling you.
That's
Just
funny.
like
That's
that.
funny. Well, and it's cool also that you kind of had that, you were talking about, getting in trouble when you first considered making that video, and your guns, you have to do a background check, obviously everyone
Yeah.
does, and all that stuff. And that's why I really like also what you're doing with your social media with the Stay Legal, Stay Safe hashtag.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that and how that started and what you try to do with that.
Well, what happened was, as anybody can see, I'm looking different with guns. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a little different. It seems like I'm a little wilder. But I know, I was like, man, why everybody keeps saying I'm unsafe, bro? I'm like, my finger's not on the trigger. I know the environment where I'm at. Everybody checked the guns. We did pre-checks and everything before, but everybody's thinking I'm unsafe.
And I can vouch for that
And,
too.
yeah.
I was at the range with this guy for the past 3 days, and it has been safe
Yeah.
and enjoyable. So
But-
for sure.
And so I was like, I gotta have something to at least if they don't see it, they see me saying it.
Yeah, that you're advocating for it.
There you go.
Exactly.
So I was like, stay safe, stay legal. But somebody else had already had it. So I was like, dang, what else could I do? And I was like, all right, let's flip it. Stay legal, stay safe.
Nice.
And then I just stuck with it. And I've been telling everybody, do it the legal way, do it the safe way. Now, it kind of X out half of the negativity about
Yeah.
it. Already have. Then I can deal with the other half.
And it turns that negativity into a positive thing.
There
And
you
I
go.
think staying legal, that
Who
alone.
can say something about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, who can?
You know who could?
Who?
Instagram. They banned my hashtag for like about 6 months.
That's just.
They banned my stay legal, stay safe hashtag and my Black Rambo.
That's
I just
wild.
got it back.
What would cause a
You
social
see?
media?
That's what I said.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
just.
I know. A lot of stuff
man.
I don't say.
That just threw my head for the spin.
But I just know in life, you know what I'm saying, different people got to take different paths, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You got to
Absolutely.
keep pushing no matter what. So I don't let nothing stop me in life. You know what I'm saying? You can have the hashtag. I'll make another one.
Absolutely.
Well, you know.
Speaking of paths, I know you kind of mentioned before, and you knew I was going to hit this
What you
topic,
got?
the Marines.
Yeah,
What
Super
was the
Five.
first thing? What made you join the Marines? Let me ask you that.
I ain't want to go to college.
Okay.
I'm going to be straight up honest with you, man. I was tired of school, man.
Okay.
And I was like, what I'm going to do? I ain't want to work. I ain't want to go to college. But I still wanted to be like
You're part of something.
a part of something where I was told to do something, though. Like, I had to go to school. I had to study. I had to do
So
this.
it was like structure.
Yeah, I needed structure. Because I was gonna be a loose cannon. You know, like, what I'm gonna do? Like, oh man, I ain't got nowhere to go. So I always remember I had a friend named Justin. It was me, Jerome, and Justin at a movie. I'll never forget this. We were watching Sunset Park. I think that's the movie, but I know we was at a movie theater. And his daddy came pick us up. And his daddy was a Marine, Justin's dad. And he was like, one of y'all gonna go to the Marines. And I was like, no, I was the first one. Hell no, not me. I don't want nothing to do with that. Now it's time to graduate. And I'm like, dang, what I'm gonna do? Justin daddy said the Marines, man, let me check this out. Let me see what he's talking about. So I did a little research. I'm like, man, that's like a party, cuz I could do all of this. Run around, jump, shoot gun, man, sign me up, man. We ain't going to no war. Man, sign me up. Let's do it, man. Sign me up, bro. And I went hard. When the Marine, I'm talking about boot camp. I was squad leader, everything, but I went hard.
That's awesome.
But it's like a challenge to me. I like a challenge, you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, and that is a serious challenge.
But it's like, yeah, we ain't going to war, we ain't going to war. So guess what? I'm in boot camp. Boom, I'm in boot camp. Check this out, real story. At the rifle range. If I'm lying, Lord, take everything I own, that's how serious it is. I'm in boot camp at the rifle range, learning how to shoot a gun. We learn how to shoot a gun. Everything just stopped. The instructors just stopped, they just disappear. They walk away. Everybody sitting there like, we thinking it's a party. Like, what the hell we got? I'm talking about for 30 minutes. We just like, yeah, we chilling. Like, nobody telling us nothing. Instructor come back. Y'all better pay attention to everything I'm teaching y'all right now. I'm like, oh man, this is a tactic. This is a tactic. Y'all don't fall for that.
He's playing a game.
This is a tactic. Y'all already called it out. You heard me? This is a tactic. Boom, we go. I'm like, all right, everybody shoot. Go to bed. Bro, they wake us up in the middle of the night. I don't know what time it is. They wake us up in the middle of the night. And they bring a look. I got goosebumps. Look at my hand. You see that? You see that? That's real talk.
He's not messing.
That's real talk, dog. They wake us up in the middle. I never forget this. They wake us up in the middle of the night. They put us in a room about as big as this building, at the bottom square. And it had TVs all around the thing, at the top. And all you can see is the Twin Towers. I said, oh, yeah, I signed up at the wrong time. I ain't know I was really going to war. Bro, they were like,
during boot camp,
half of y'all in here gonna end up going to war. So my first mind frame was like, man, no, not me. I'm about to go to Japan. Peace out. I know if I go to Japan, they ain't gonna send me to war. I know y'all in the States getting to war. So I shot out to Japan. Now I'm thinking I'm going to war Korea.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, wow.
I'm in Japan.
Go ahead.
I find out about Iraq. I ain't no diddly squat about Iraq, cuz.
Wow.
I'm thinking we was about to go to war Korea because we were beefing with both of them at the time. So I'm like, oh man, we're gonna go to war Korea. Then somebody next thing you know, they say, yeah, we're going to Iraq. What's going on in Iraq? Then I see his son and all. I was like, oh man, it was crazy, man.
So when was your first, from the date of boot camp, when was your first deployment? And you said you were deployed in Iraq?
Yeah, I was there when the war first started. Man. I was in Kuwait 3 months before Bush declared war.
Oh, wow. So
3 months.
Tell me how that experience was as a whole. You know, the other day we were kind of talking about it, and I learned a ton.
A lot of people talk a lot of noise, you know what I'm saying? But before, it's scary. Before, like, to go into the plane,
the anxiety,
your parents,
it must be serious. It must be serious.
Like, I wanted to shoot myself.
Wow.
Like, I swear on everything. I was debating on shooting myself in the leg. I got the gun in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I just pop myself, I could stay here.
Yeah, you're
I'm
out.
out.
You don't have to deal with it. Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
out.
Yeah, the anxiety of having to go into that situation, not knowing the territory, what's going to happen, that's just got to be tremendous.
I can't even explain the feeling because it's like I want to run away. I want to turn around. I can see my mom and them at the fence. I can see everybody, bro. Like, look, I'm telling you, when I talk about this stuff, it give me chills because I really want to disappear. Like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, man, I know what I'm going into. Like, I could be home.
And you're a Marine.
Yeah. And I could leave. But so I sucked it up.
Yeah, you did it.
You know what I'm saying? And I got on the plane. And then when you get on the plane, it was like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. See, a lot of people don't understand me, man. If you're a Marine and you're a real Marine, you understand me. You know, if you've been to war and you was in the SHIT, like the Marines say, then you really understand because we were on the plane cutting up. Man, we were hollering all the stewardess trying to get their phone number, screaming. We come out the plane, bro. Marines are wild. Like, but we kick butt. You see, but we are totally wild. I'm just like, that's where I got it from. I wasn't wild like this before. I was a little hyper, But the Marines, it took me to a whole nother level.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I can see it.
I got post-traumatic stress from war.
Mm-hmm.
But they told me I got it differently. They told me some people go to war and they shoot people and do stuff, and they trip out. They can't talk about it. They can't do this. They can't do all of that. They can't be around people. But they told me, at first I didn't understand. I was like, man, that don't make no sense. But they were like, you got to rush.
Mm-hmm.
The shoot take over. You got to rush.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're home and everything's slow. Everything's like
a
you
come
just got
down
the,
or something.
you just got the rush of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And now you home and everything's just so slow.
Mm-hmm.
And now when I do stuff, I'm searching for that rush.
So it's like an adrenaline junkie almost.
So when
in a
I
way.
grab the gun, I get that rush
Mm.
because I just was in war. So when you see me, that's really the Iraq coming out of me.
Oh, wow.
The war, when me getting shot at, people popping out a hole, a lot of rocket artillery shot at me. A lot of people don't understand. I really was in that.
Yeah.
They don't respect me for that, but I don't really care. I don't look for people validation in life or nothing like that. I don't care. All the people, all I care is about my kids, my family, and we happy. That's all I look at, make my friends happy, man.
No, absolutely, and I've been a part of that. I've seen how you communicate with your kids, man. It's
All
it's
day,
awesome.
she called me
Sweet.
all
Yeah,
day.
Yeah, but
Straight up, let's go to the mall. Where we
sweet.
at? We down here, let's go to the mall. Gotta get my kids something. Straight up, out the gate.
Absolutely. That was the first thing you did when
First
you
thing.
arrived. That was the first thing.
Going
man.
to the
It was
mall,
awesome.
gotta buy my kids something.
And it was awesome how many people came up and took pictures. That was just a great
it's
time. We had
crazy.
such a great time. But I mean, going back to that, man, I think it's awesome not only that you had that experience and you're willing to talk about it. Like, how many people would legitimately sit here and talk about how nervous they were going to that thing,
Bro, I
and
was
how they
scared.
considered moments like of trying to get out. No one's gonna tell you that. No one's gonna
Bro,
tell you that. But
I
you're
literally
willing
wanted
to
to
talk
shoot.
about that.
I literally was scared, bro.
Yeah. No.
Bro, I was scared.
And who can blame you? I mean, that's
I wasn't like, I was scared as like I could die. It wasn't like, I don't want to go, but it was like, man, if you go,
there's a chance.
there's a chance you might not never come home again. And that was the scary thing. That was like, okay, it's real. You need to pay attention when you go here. You need to focus. Like if you do this, just keep your eyes open, stay smart, because you want to make it back home. Bro, I could tell you, I could just think of 100 times out of my head, I prayed to go home. Just prayed. I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
Yeah.
I just
You start to get real close with God in those kinds of situations,
you know what
man.
I mean? You really do.
Yeah, man,
You really do.
But that's awesome. And then, going back and even talking about a lot of people with regards to mental health too, it becomes this thing that people don't want to talk about. But like,
But
it sounds like you have a really good understanding of like how it affects you. That's what's really cool is you're very
that's
self-aware.
why I owned it. See, some people don't own their stuff.
And I think that makes it worse. I think
Yeah.
if you don't own it, it makes it worse because then
Yeah.
you're fighting with yourself.
Because at first I was like, man, they crazy. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Then once I started owning it, I got famous. I was like, what in the world? Okay.
Wow.
Okay, wow. Just be yourself. Stop
Yeah.
worrying about what everybody say about you. Stop doing this. Blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely.
Stop that. And that's how I am.
Yeah, no, it's been such a pleasure having you, man. Like, we've been spending 3 days together, shooting guns, having a good time.
Blast, man.
So, we're gonna do this stuff more.
Made
This is not-
what, 2-3 viral videos
Oh
already.
my
you know what I'm
goodness,
saying?
man! It
Million
was
views.
so much fun with our boy Reggie, and we
Yeah.
appreciate you, Reggie. Thanks for
Oh,
having
yeah,
us, man.
Reggie.
That was a ton of fun.
Reggie hurt my wrist. But
Yeah.
it'll be all right,
Oh
though,
my
Reggie.
goodness.
We'll be all right. I
That
shot the
was-
hardest shotgun I ever shot
Oh
in my
my
life.
goodness, man! Yeah, he almost convinced me to shoot. I'm so thankful.
Chicken.
Yeah, I'll
Chicken.
bow out of that one. I definitely did not want to shoot that
Chicken.
thing, and I think you see why now.
Nah, you could have handled it. But that's
all
the
right,
thing
man.
about me, man. I like to do wild stuff, you know what I'm saying? So
That's for
to
sure.
give them a good view, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't trying to do nothing dangerous. I want to live, you know what I'm saying? But I want to do some wild stuff.
Absolutely, man. I gotta ask you this question. I've been thinking about.
What you got, man?
I came up in an environment, where a lot of people own guns, and they own them illegally. Some of them I don't know if they own them illegally, and some of them own them legally. But it was a lot of times it was a lack of education, and it was they didn't understand the systems, and the parents passed the gun down, and they didn't understand. Oh, can I carry it? Where can I carry it? How can I carry it? And I just kind of want to ask you, like, what are your thoughts on that? And is it a legal problem or is it an educational problem, or just kind of where do you see that playing out into the future? And do you think awareness will help kind of solve that issue?
I'm going to tell you a true life story, all right? This happened to me. I was in high school, right? Now, I'm cool with all these guys to this day. I was in high school. One of my cousins got jumped at a gym. And he was some big-time drug dealers back where I live and stuff like that. So we were fighting and all that. Man, I hit a dude in the head with a chair, all that, bro. And them dudes said they was going to kill me. Like, and I know these dudes done really shot at people. So I was 16. I went to a neighborhood somewhere, and I went to get a gun. I couldn't go to the place and I thought I was gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really was scared.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to be like, don't protect yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So I really understand some of those situations.
For sure. For
You
sure.
see what I'm saying? Like I truly understand why some people have a gun to live.
Oh,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
Absolutely.
They might not be able to go get the license. They might not be able to go there. So I know it's wrong. You're not supposed to do it, but you can't tell nobody not to protect yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
You can't tell nobody. You want to live.
100%. Oh, for sure.
I want to live.
Everybody does.
If you got to carry a knife to live, you're going to carry that knife to live, right?
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
you're going to carry a gun to live, you're going to carry the gun.
Absolutely.
If I tell you to go through a neighborhood right now where you know they kill people all the time,
I'm be strapped.
even if you don't have a license or not, right?
Absolutely.
You have to
Yeah.
protect yourself in life.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang, I can't really get to those people.
Mm-hmm.
Those people I can't get to because I was one of them. You couldn't tell me nothing. I want to live.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
see what I'm saying? So I don't care what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I think like in the other breath, you know, it's
That's what
kind
I
of
was saying. But once they get to the point to where they can get one, that's why I'm like, all right, let me teach the people that can get one, or the little ones that can't get one. They can see, well, I need to get right, so or don't get no trouble,
Do it the right
so
way.
I can do it
Yeah.
the right way, so I can get this and won't get in trouble with this, and I could carry it everywhere. So it's like certain people I can't really get to yet because they're just in a part of life, bro, where
yeah, they're not worried about the license. They're not
Yeah,
worried about
and
that.
I
They're
can't-
just worried about having it to protect
they just
themselves.
they just worried about staying alive, bro.
Absolutely, and that's why I feel like I understand, you know, that you know there's gun laws and all this stuff, but the discrepancy and who I see it really affecting is that person who's like, I'm carrying a gun because I live in some place that's dangerous and I need to protect myself.
Yeah.
And we have to really evaluate if all the laws that we're putting into place as a country and across each state is it negatively disenfranchising, especially poor people of all different races, colors, you know, backgrounds,
Yeah.
that they don't understand the process
Yeah,
because it's
bro,
a
let me tell
legal
you
thing
something.
and an educational
Let me ask
problem.
you,
That's why it's tough.
Let me ask you a question. Who you think taught me about guns?
I guess your father.
No. I learned everything off the internet by myself. Nobody came teach me
So you're
none of the
self-taught.
laws.
Self-taught.
No, nothing. I had the experience. I had to go through trials and tribulations, see stuff happen to people. So I had to learn all this. People probably taught you or taught other, see what I'm saying? It's not like that in our
Yeah.
community.
Yeah,
Nobody
absolutely.
go there and be like, hey, yeah, this the gun laws. Don't do this right here with a gun.
Absolutely.
Don't do this. My grandpa, I found a gun under my grandpa's sofa when I was a kid. A young
Exactly.
kid wrapped in a plastic bag. You think he told me gun laws when I brought him the gun? Nah, he was like, don't touch that doggone gun no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. My kids, you know, they grew up around guns. I don't never want to scare a kid with a gun. I feel when you scare a kid with a gun, that messes their head up off the gate.
Yeah,
You
for
know
sure.
what
Oh,
I'm
for
saying?
sure, for sure.
Like if this gun right here, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you got a 3-year-old kid in here, and he never seen the gun before, and he run up to it and grab it. I wouldn't, if I know it's clear, I know it's clear. I wouldn't freak out. Grab it. I'll be like, whoa, little man, wait up, little man. You know what I'm saying? Wait up, let me tell you something. Bro, this thing's clean, check it out. But look, it's very, very dangerous, bro. You gotta be careful when you do this and this and that. You're not supposed to scare a child. That's not how you grow up. That's not how we, I don't know the word right now, I'm all tongue-tied right now, but that's not how we're supposed to do it, you know?
No, you're right, and it's like you say, you know, it's the education, but it's not just that you receive the education, but it's how you receive the education.
Thank you. The way you say that.
For sure.
A lot of people look at me as crazy black Rambo, right? But they don't relate to the people that understand me. The people that understand me, I could grab a gun right here and say, oh man, ba 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 ba. Ooh, don't do this. That one don't do this, that's teaching somebody, hey, look, Black Rambo shot the gun and this happened to him, or he said don't do this. Oh, I remember that. But the people that saying I'm not teaching nobody, they don't catch it.
Yeah, they don't understand. They don't even understand what's going.
They
what's
don't
happening.
understand nothing. They don't understand my lingo. They don't understand. I'll be like, whoa, now boy, look at this plate carrier. You need to get a plate carrier like this. Boy, this thing will save your life. I just told people to get a plate carrier to save their life.
Yeah.
They don't understand it, but the people that I'm talking to completely understand what I'm talking about, how I'm saying it.
And
so,
you're educating those people on, hey, a plate carrier can save your life.
Yeah, so when people tell me I'm not educated and I'm not doing it yet, because I'm not doing it to you. I'm not doing it to your kind, your people, y'all stay on y'all side. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I know who I'm helping, you know what I'm saying? I know who understand me. Bro, when I go, you see it. Bro, dude cutting grass. You saw it, you was with me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a great
How
story.
many
Tell them what
influencers you see get that with guns?
happened. Yeah. Not many, man.
Guns.
That's because what you've done is you've transcended, like, my girlfriend she's not a gun person. She knows how to handle guns. I take her shooting, and she's kind of delving into the hobby, but she's not like me where I'm following the content and I like that stuff. She knows who you are because you've transcended it being a gun influencer thing, and I think this is a big thing that like a lot of people in the gun space have issue with is you're transcending the gun culture, and it's just about the culture in general.
Period.
It's just about people and enjoy. This is what I'm doing.
I
I'm
don't
having
care
fun.
what you look like.
Absolutely.
I don't care where you work. You could be a football player to a stripper. I will shoot with you, bro. I'll have fun with you. We can have a blast. You know what I'm saying? But people judge people, and I'm not the type of person to judge nobody. I just, you know what I'm saying? I judge people how they treat me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I think that's something we all should strive to do. And when you talk about the teaching and the elements, like even this weekend, we've had a lot of people who are newer shooters around us. And you're the first guy to step up, really make them feel comfortable, explain the mechanics well, and they end up enjoying themselves because of how you.
What I hate is the tactical guys, bro. I hate the dudes that always act like they Billy Bad.
Man, they're coming after you now.
No, I don't care, man. I don't care, man, because like I understand it, bro. Like I really do. But like right now, we sitting in here just chilling. If somebody just running here, I don't have my camouflage stuff on and all my gear and all of this and all of that.
Yeah.
So I understand it, but for those people that need to do that hard training for those certain things, then that's real. But for a regular Joe like me, you think I need to walk around with plate carriers on and learn how to load my plate carriers real fast and do, my magazines real fast? Nah, man.
Yeah. No,
no, bro.
And that's not how normal life happens.
That's not how normal life go, bro. The worst, I might get in the shootout, you know what I'm saying? But it's still not going to be nothing in that warlike scene.
No,
I've been there.
Yeah.
So you can't explain to me. I've actually been there.
Yeah.
For it to get like that down here, for you to need training like that, you have, man, look, it'd be
it's a whole different situation.
Well, we'd be in a whole, look, they'd be having people flying and dropping out the air and stuff like that.
And it's not like, I follow a lot of people in the tactical community. I don't consider myself a tactical person. I enjoy guns. I always love to exercise my Second Amendment right. I think everybody should strive to exercise it. Self-protection is obviously super important. But one thing that is, an evolution of kind of gun culture that I've seen is like a lot of people that get really into the tactical side.
Too much.
It's like, it's one up, and then they start like one-upping one another. And then the moment you're not as tactical as him, oh man, you gotta get up your game. And then it's all about who's the best operator.
Thank you.
And I understand from a skill perception.
I understand.
I love it. I like that people are trying to learn.
I feel you on that.
But from a community as a whole and supporting the Second Amendment, I feel like it contributes to us eating each other. Because it's like instead of me being happy that you're tactical, if I'm a tactical guy, then I'm gonna be like, I gotta get better. And I don't like this guy. And then he's gotta get better. And it's just back and forth.
And you're competing against who?
Yeah,
like when you're competing against it, like I don't get it.
Exactly.
Well, like you've been around me the whole time. I wasn't the best shooter. I got beat and I beat people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we had laughed and we shot. I said, you know what? We equal right now, shaking hands and everything.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, man. Like, let me take that back, because I ain't gonna lie. I was in the Marines, and you do have to be tactical, and you do need to learn certain things.
Absolutely.
But it's just, it's not for everybody, bro.
Yes.
And you can't get mad at somebody because they're not like you.
Absolutely. And I think
that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should. I did my tactical stuff. I know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now
you were
I'm
there.
just
You were
having
in
fun.
it. Yeah.
Nah, you can't respect a veteran having fun. Something wrong.
But I mean, I think we scare off a lot of new shooters and a lot of people that would normally get into guns and really like shooting and have it as a hobby.
And I bring them in.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I love what you do, because in my opinion, the Second Amendment and what it stands for, it protects the First Amendment, and the Second Amendment preserves everyone's life and liberty.
Definitely.
So it's like if we spread that message, the best thing is for it to spread no matter what. And I think that when we start criticizing, especially new people, and making it out like if you want to get into guns, you have to do it in this way or else you're not respected by that community, I think it's incredibly toxic.
The way I live, man, I put my faith in the Lord with everything.
Absolutely.
So
Same
with the
here,
laws,
Yep.
with all that, that's why you never heard me speak politics. You never heard me speak about no laws or nothing. I just put my faith in the Lord,
You're a faithful
man.
guy. I respect
So that's
that.
all I do.
I respect that.
And from there, you just see whatever move I make. I just like, hey, Lord, I hope it go right. Hope they keep the gun laws. I hope they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't want to I don't want to do nothing to go to jail either. I
No, for
love
sure.
my kids.
Yeah,
You
same
know what I'm
here.
saying? So if I really
Same
got to give up some stuff, I ain't about to fight for it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just give me my money.
I
I want big money for it too. You know what I'm
You're gonna
saying?
be auctioning it off at a big
Yeah,
price.
I want big money for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because in all actuality, bro, in all actuality, I could keep one gun, one or two guns. I'll be all right.
Yeah,
I
well, that's
really
the
would.
thing.
I really would. But why? I could keep one or two pair of tennis shoes. It would be all right.
Yeah,
I could keep one or two cars. It'd be all right.
You
I
just
keep one
need
or two
one to work. You just need
yeah,
one to
you know what I'm
work.
saying? One of
You know
anything.
what I mean?
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
But who's to tell you can't have more than one? Come on, man.
Well, that's the beautiful thing that in this country, you can have, especially. I mean, you live in a free state of Louisiana,
Bro,
you can
Bro,
have whatever you want.
I'm
man.
in a court case as we speak.
Really,
As we speak right now in Florida.
really.
Yeah. And you
Really?
want to know why?
Why?
For doing this.
For printing?
Nope. Yep.
Oh man, they got you for printing.
Yeah, check it out.
And they're taking that to court?
Man, they're going to lose, bro, because they thought they grabbed the wrong one. See, like I told you, you got to do research. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was I was in Miami Beach, and a whole bunch of people was I guess we was going down the strip, and it was like a video shoot they was doing or something. So we went through it. And I was sitting on the bike, and I just had the phone up, and I was recording some girls dancing, and I guess my gun was showing. I don't know, but I was recording the girls because I got it on my story. So I was on my story like, yeah, we on Miami Beach, blah, blah, blah. So bam, I get through. And then when I got through the crowd, I did an interview with somebody. And they were like, Rambo, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I got them black Rambo bells. I got it all on me. And I did that. This fast. Look, this fast. And before I could let my finger go, they grabbed me, boom, 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 grabbed me off the bike. I'm like, what's going on? I got a concealed carry license. They're like, no, you open carry. And they gave me open carry. They gave me something for loud music. My cousin had a speaker. I ain't even have no speaker. They gave me loud, and they gave me improper exhibition of a firearm, right?
Wow.
So boom, check this out. I ain't fight back. I ain't do nothing. Police report, they said they had to call for backup because they had a big old crowd around them. Now mind you, I just got recorded doing this. So when I got out of jail, I needed to get that video. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I get out of jail. I get the video. Come to find out, it was just me and my two cousins on the bike. Nobody else surrounded. 15 cops surrounded me, everything. So I went to check the penal code in Florida for concealed carry. See, they don't know I could do some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm Black Rambo.
Yeah.
And the whole time when they arrested me, they saying, look, he rich. Look at his chain. Look at his shoes. That's Black Rambo. You going to jail now, Black Rambo. You going to jail now. Look
They
at
were
his
saying
gun.
this to you?
I swear on everything.
Wow.
How'd you get this? How'd you get your gun like this? Who did this? I said, bro, what y'all doing? Y'all playing with me, man? Like, why you playing with me like
They're
this?
antagonizing you.
Yeah, you going to jail. You going to jail now, Black Rambo. So, bam. I get out. I check the penal code. I check this out. I can clearly read it to you right now. Boom. And the penal code said, it is now a violation of this section if one who is licensed to carry a firearm and carrying it in a concealed manner to briefly expose the firearm to another person unless they're doing it in a threatful manner. So tell me what I did.
Yeah, it sounds like you memorized that.
Yeah, so tell me what I did wrong. Got a lawyer, everything, right? Had a trial. I went to trial. They tried. I went to court. They tried to give me community service and gun classes. No money, no nothing. I was like, no, I don't want that. Went to trial. I had trial like last month. They threw it back. And then now I got to go to trial like this month coming up. They keep throwing it back, but I ain't do it. I got the video proving it, what you could say. And the law clearly states in the penal code
that you weren't doing it in a threatening manner. You were showing someone.
and I got the video showing it. So what'd you arrest me for?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what's funny about that is Florida right now is trying to pass constitutional carry.
Yeah.
And if that would have passed, like if that passed before that, they wouldn't have had the obscure.
But no, bro. But what if somebody didn't do the research?
Yeah, true. You would have just been. It would have just been.
I would have lost the gun because they wouldn't have gave me all that other stuff. They would have. Bro, I'd have still been in jail.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have bonded out.
And how many people?
How many people?
Does
Yeah,
that
you
kind of
see what
stuff
I'm saying?
happen to?
How many people know to search that part of the penal code?
Mm-hmm.
It's like deep in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people don't know their rights, bro.
Yeah. No.
I don't even know all of them.
No,
bro.
and absolutely, and that's why like education is key. But then keeping our society in a way where we can carry guns and not be. I know a lot of people who don't carry guns because they're worried they're going to get in trouble for carrying guns.
Yeah, but the officers need to know the laws too.
Oh,
if you knew the law, I wouldn't have got arrested. Listen to me. I got the body cam footage in my possession, right? The lady states on the body cam, hey, because she thought I was showing it in the crowd. But I got the video on my story of me just going through the crowd showing the people. She states on the thing she's saying, hey, he showed it like 2 times in the crowd, and he showed it 1 time after. After that, it's open carry, right? Oh yeah, that's open carry if you show it 3 times. They don't have a number on there. First of all, I didn't do that. But second of all, even if I showed it 5, 10 times, as long as I didn't do it in a threatful manner.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't break no law. Yeah. But she stated right there I did. She don't even know the law.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? You playing with people's whole lives, man.
Yeah, that's a scary thing. And that's the problem is you're carrying a gun, people are carrying guns, and to protect themselves, and that is like, that alone, even though when you're doing it legally, you're doing it correctly, it opens you up to this potential of, someone misinterpreting the law or seeing something, and it's wrong.
That was the worst police experience I had, man. I had my cell phone in the back of my hand. The lady crunched all my hand up. She didn't even ask for the phone. I said, ma'am, you could have just asked for the phone. Man, they put me in the paddy wagon. I kept on hollering, asking me to speak to the officer in charge. They didn't want to let me talk to the sergeant. I kept asking to talk to the sergeant before I left because I'm trying to explain to him, what I'm saying, this ain't right. So no, they're like, no, you want to talk to him when you get to the cell. I get to the cell, right? Boom. I walk up in that thing. Black Rambo! Oh, boo, 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 boo. Everybody beating. I'm like, what the hell? It's like a party in here. I'm like, oh, no, man, put him up here with a dog. No. I'm like, oh, man, this is crazy. The whole time I'm asking to speak to the sergeant. Asking to speak to the sergeant. They didn't let me speak to the sergeant. Never, never, never. The sergeant come in. Hey, Sarge. Hey, Sarge, let me holler at you right quick, Sarge. Let me holler at you right quick, man, blah, blah. In and out. Didn't even say nothing to me.
Wow.
Now, ain't you supposed to let me talk about it, speak to this person in charge? All that shit on the police report. Man, I'm suing, man.
It sounds to
man,
me
I
like...
paid $2,000. I paid $2,300 to get out of jail. They got my gun for over a year. That was a birthday gun that Twisted and bought me. I had a hotel I paid $4,000 for that I only slept in a half a night. Okay, I was booked for $50,000 at a concert. I missed that, all of that, because of that one little thing right there.
Oh man, and it's just for literally showing someone.
And I had to pay a lawyer $2,000.
Oh yeah, and then you have to
just for doing this.
And then to get your money back, you're gonna have to pay.
Look, that's how fast it was.
Yeah,
that's exactly how fast it was. That's it.
But on top of us demonizing carrying guns and owning guns and society going towards that, hey, no one should have a gun situation, you got officers that are taking advantage of that sentiment. And they're taking advantage of that sentiment, and then they can kind of pick and choose how to, that's why I always respect officers that, carry guns on them and when they're not in office. Yeah. The one thing that really scares me is when a police officer doesn't carry a gun when they're out of uniform. That's what really scares me.
With the gun,
because then I know, like, okay, so you're not really a gun person.
Yeah.
Because if you're a police officer, you see some of the worst things in society. If you don't feel like you need to carry a gun, then...
And I think that's why I like where I live, too, because it's more country.
Kind of like where we are here.
Yeah, like you're going to see police shooting. Absolutely. Like the police will get on the microphone and be like, Black Rambo. They love me for the guns and stuff. But
it's usually in those urban and small sections, big cities, urban environments.
And I never understood that, how it was different in different areas. You know what I'm saying? Dude. Till I became Black Rambo.
Because then you're traveling and seeing it.
Now I'm seeing like police brutality, this and this, and people asking me, and I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen no cops do nothing where I live. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
But now I can see it on TV, and so, man, I would never. I'll be honest with you, I feel for those people, man. It sucks that they got to go through that type of living, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm staying in the country. And I leaving the country, find me in the country.
And it's this weird balance for me too. Like, because, on the one hand, you see, abuse of power, especially with regards to, like, people holding firearms, and you're like, man, I can't believe a cop did that. I can't believe you're arrested because you showed someone who wanted to see your gun and what you were dealing with your gun.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you could see, like, man, as, society fights back against that, then the cop's job gets harder. And it's like this cycle of back and forth that doesn't really lead anywhere besides, down. And that's why, like, for me, I'm really keen on loosening up gun laws and making it more casual for people and making it an easier way of entry, because then we can kind of calm down with the situation and then we can see how it goes from there.
Man, I feel you, but some people you just can't change, man. You can't even, don't make no sense to waste your time. Like the youth is where it's at.
Absolutely, and that's why I love what you're doing.
The youth is where it's at.
For sure.
Like right now, you can't go to no 38-year-old cop and tell him to do this. Man, his mind's set up.
Yeah, you're not changing that guy.
You know what I'm saying? No, it'd be real hard. But that's why I try to teach the kids a different way. Black kids, white kids, Asian kids, Mexican, I don't care what kids, you know what I'm saying? I try to show them, look at this, bro. You can get all this. You could be cool, you could be yourself, and you can still carry a gun. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Bro, I had a little kid, bro. I don't know if I told you the story. So I got a girl I went to school with. I was in Walmart. And her son was like, that's Black Rambo. And she was like, man, that's Devon. And so she said my name, Devon. So I turned around and I was like, oh, she was like, oh, you do know him, Ma. So I stopped, I grabbed her. And so when I grabbed the kids, first thing I like to ask them, how the grades, man? How the grades? So boom, I grabbed him, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, man, what's up? Boom, boom, boom. Punch him in the stomach. I'm like, how your grades doing? And then he just like, you know, he kind of got down. And his mom was like, yeah, he trying. And I said, look, man, boom. I said, look, I don't know if a lot of people tell you about life. So boom, I sat down and told her, maybe about 5 minutes, I told him it was real. Like, hey, look, bro, you know, it's all up to you. You know what I'm saying? When you get older, it get real, and blah, 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 blah. I sat down and gave him a real life talk. Just a quick little talk, man. And I said, but look, check this out. Do me a favor, bro. I said, let's make a deal right now. I said, you get on the honor roll. I said, I don't care if it's the A, A, B. You get on the honor roll, you got to apply yourself in life. If you want something in life, you got to do this, little man. So if you really want this, you're going to do it. Because if your mama give you the new game, you're going to go there, you're going to learn everything. So if you really want this to happen, you got to do this. But you get on this honor roll, I'm going to take you shooting, and I'm going to take you out to eat, everything on me, man. I'm going to post you up, everything. We're going to have a blast, right?
That's awesome, man.
So check it out, check it out. Next day, I'm at home. Mama texts on Facebook, she tagged me. Man, my son came home with books. He ain't never come home with books since he been in school, right? Boom. I was like, yeah, all right, let's see how little man lasts. I ain't gonna doubt him, but let's just see. I'm being Black Rambo. I'm being me.
Yeah.
It didn't skip my mind. You know what I'm saying? She hit 9 weeks later. I got a message, you know what I'm saying? AB honor roll, cuz. The man
awesome,
had
dude.
bad grades. AB honor roll, and been on AB honor roll since.
That's awesome.
Ever since. I took him shooting, man, gave him $100, all kind of stuff.
Dude, that's
man.
gotta feel great, man.
Yeah,
that's
bro. That's when I understood. I was like, oh, man.
The impact. It's impact, man.
If I could do that, I could really
Oh, yeah.
change people's lives. And I don't for free. You see what I'm
Just
saying?
by
Like,
interacting with him. Yeah, that
yeah.
didn't cost you anything.
It didn't cost me nothing.
Just
you know what I'm
interacting
saying?
with him and being
and
that
now
positive
when he
guy
see
you
me,
are.
you know what I'm saying? I would. The only thing would make me feel good to see him as a man succeed.
Oh, man.
And then come back and thank me.
Well, that's the thing. You're planting all those seeds, man. You're planting all those seeds.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
When you're
that's all I
older,
want.
man, whew, it's going to be so
I just want him to
rewarding.
come back and say thank you. I don't want nothing.
bro.
You know what I'm saying, man? You changed my life when I
Oh,
was a
that
little
thank you is
kid.
going to feel real good,
Yeah,
though, man.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
what
going
I'm
to
looking
feel
for.
real
I don't
good,
look for
bro.
nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people look for stuff in life, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be happy, man. I got my kids. I got family, you know what I'm saying? Everybody happy, man. I've been through the roughest of the roughest in war, man. I've been through life, man. So, like, I just want to live, man.
I feel you,
I just
man.
want to be happy.
I feel you, man. Yo, well, it's been a good time, and we've been pretty happy going to the range,
all
having
day,
a good time,
man.
bro.
I've been happy with BDU, man. I'm like, hey, BDU, man. I'm happy.
You heard it here.
Think I'm on the team, man. Y'all might put me on the team. Give me a
Let's do
jersey,
it,
man. Go throw me in the game.
Absolutely. But, hey, we'll catch you guys later. Appreciate y'all checking it out, man.
Black Rambo, baby.